Welcome into week 24 of the Hockey Report, presented by Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Tony. We got a great episode for you. We're talking a little bit about how Anton Frondell absolutely rocks. Connor Bedard hit a big milestone, and Sacha Boisvert scored his first ever NHL goal. Jumping right into it, Anton Frondell is absolutely on fire. He has 6 points in his first 8 NHL games. I know we talked about it before. It isn't the East Coast Hockey League. Again, no offense to the East Coast Hockey League. It isn't the Swedish league he was in, which seemed awesome, and honestly, I might watch some of that next year. This is the NHL we're talking about. Here's what he's been doing so far. So through 8 games, he has a goal, 5 assists, 6 total points, 19 shots on goal. And if you've been watching the Hawks, I know any of you diehards are maybe still watching, but people who tune in when they want to, I guess we'll say, you may not see it as much, but Anton Frondell is putting pucks on net. He's in the right place. He is playing the game the right way. I am so excited for this kid to continue to grow with the Blackhawks. He's on his own line. He's the center on his own line, the second line. They bumped Frank Nazar down to the third line. I don't know if that's how they're going to keep it going forward, if that's what they want it to be. But right now, Anton Frondell is the second line center. He has been absolutely crushing, and I love watching him. I love watching him play. Besides, I'm tuning in for the Blackhawks. I'm a Blackhawks fan, of course. Right now, the reason to keep watching for these last few games is Connor Bedard, of course, Anton Frondell. I still like watching Spencer Knight, but some of these other young guys, Anton Frondell is a star out there. I love him. I can't say enough good things. It's just I like Anton Frondell. I'm not afraid to say it. Speaking of superstars, Connor Bedard hit a big milestone in his Blackhawks career, tied for 7th fastest Blackhawk to ever reach 200 points. Now, you might be thinking, 7th, it's impressive. A lot of Blackhawks players have played, not a ton have reached 200 points, of course, but here's the list. In franchise history, fastest ever, Dennis Savard, the 160. Then we have a bunch of guys bringing up like the low 190s, Doug Bentley at 210, and then Connor Bedard tied with number 88, the great 88, Patrick Kane, for 215 games to reach 200 career points. The kids are all right. That's all I got to say. I know Connor Bedard has been, I don't want to say embroiled, but he's been caught up in some weird stuff the past couple of years with getting snubbed from Team Canada. Seemed like the refs were really picking on him for a while with saying we don't know what to the refs and then getting misconducts. People were calling for him to move to wing. I may have said that at one point, just following the crowd like a sheep, but I shouldn't have, because he's clearly a first-line center superstar, and he's on pace with Patrick Kane. And if you could be on pace with Patrick Kane for anything on the ice, you are a star in my book, star in the making, at least in my book. So hat tip, stick taps, whatever you want to say, to Connor Bedard. Little bonus segment I thought I'd throw in there, a little Tony's thoughts here. Is Tyler Bertuzzi awesome? Because I think he's awesome. He extended his career high in goals with 32, so he set it with 31, and then he picked up another goal, 32. It's him and Bedard right now at the top of the scorers list for the Blackhawks. 32 goals for... I like Tyler Bertuzzi. I thought he was a great addition to this team. I believe in Tyler Bertuzzi, not to brag, but 32 goals on this team with this season is quite the output. And it's been very fun to watch. He's added a very fun element to this Blackhawks team who, while better, has still been bad, if you just look at the record. And his crazy face and hair out there just scoring 32 goals. I love it. Speaking of guys that I think are going to be great, Sacha Boisvert scored his first ever NHL goal versus the Kraken. That was a couple games ago now, but I had to give him a shout out. I've been making episodes on him. I had the curious case of Sacha Boisvert. He seems to be finding his footing. He seems comfortable. He's center for the 4th line, which seems like the right spot right now. He's not afraid to mix it up a little. He's a gritty guy. It seems like he's just gonna mix it up with the other 4th line. He can play against the 3rd line too, and just be that physical presence that this young Blackhawks team needs, especially guys Nick Lardis, Connor Bedard, who is willing to fight. We don't want him to, but he's willing to mix it up too. Anton Frondell, who's 14 years old. it makes sense to have Sacha Boisvert out on that fourth line, and he was rewarded for it with his first NHL goal a few games after his first ever NHL fight that he won. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. He won that fight. If you're excited for next year, though, hit that like and hype button. I know I'm ready for it to be next year already. I'm excited. Kancerov's going to be coming over. We're going to be better next year. I'm going to say it definitively. We will be better next year. It's okay to think that. It's a long rebuild. It'll be okay. Please share, subscribe. We're 35 away from 250. People have been subscribing all the time. It's awesome. We're up to 215. I really love it. Thank you for joining. Don't forget, again, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that. And as always, Blackhawks fans, go Hawks.